Should Iran succeed in obtaining the right to impose additional duties on transit through the strait, this could still lead to economic consequences and shifts in trade flows that are, at present, impossible to predict. Meanwhile, as you know, a temporary ceasefire was agreed overnight between Tuesday and Wednesday between Iran, the United States and their respective allies in the conflict that began on the 28th of February. We came within a hair's breadth of the point of no return, but we now have before us a glimmer of hope for peace, which must be pursued with determination. Italy commends the President of Pakistan, Sharif, who has taken on this difficult negotiation, with the support of other regional actors. We now hope that the peace talks set to begin in a few hours' time in Islamabad will reinforce the general points of the agreement and that they will incorporate the priorities that Italy, together with its European partners, has supported from day one. Similarly, we strongly condemn any breach of the ceasefire. A permanent cessation of hostilities, an end to attacks on the Gulf states, a halt to military operations in Lebanon, Iran's abandonment of its nuclear program and of its constant threats against its regional neighbors and beyond, and the full restoration of freedom of movement in the Strait of Hormuz, which must not be subject to any form of restriction, as appears to have been the case in recent hours. This remains one of the most critical issues in the implementation of the agreement because, should Iran succeed in obtaining the right to impose additional duties on transit through the strait, this could still lead to economic consequences and shifts in trade flows that are, at present, impossible to predict. It is therefore in the vital interest of Italy, and of its European and Western partners, that freedom of navigation be fully restored to the conditions prevailing prior to the 28th of February, so as to normalize the tense situation in the markets for energy, critical raw materials, fertilizers, and other products essential to our economy. Fear not. We have committed ourselves to governing this nation for 5 years, and that is exactly what we will do. No matter how difficult it may be, we are too responsible to plunge Italy back into uncertainty in the midst of the worst-case scenario. Let the Italian people know that the government is here, fully functioning, and determined to do its best, and even better, right up until the very last day of its term. When, once again, it will be at the ballot box and not in the corridors of power that a new government is formed. We will not run away, we will not back down, we will not seek refuge by making citizens pay the price for the usual political maneuvering. We will govern, as serious people do, with a clear conscience.